Let's talk about IP here. Intellectual property licensing in the realm of NFTs is a bit of a mess. And a16z, Andreessen Horowitz, big old venture capital firm with big old crypto bags, wants to propose a standardized framework for making licensing in the NFT space make sense. I know this topic is near and dear to Jen's heart, so I'm going to just throw it straight to her for immediate take. What do you think about a16z, sounding the alarm on NFT licensing?
So here are my thoughts. A16Z references Creative Commons, and they want to create standardized licensing for NFTs, just like Creative Commons created standardized licensing for content online. I think this is great, but I think the promise of NFTs really is that you have more ownership over your work, meaning that you just don't get credited for that work, but you get paid for it, right? No matter who uses it, NFTs have this promise that the smart contract will allow you to get paid in an easier way than before. By creating a Creative Commons for NFTs, I think we begin to solve that problem, but we don't solve the I can create something, license it, and get paid for it problem. And so I think there's a lot of work to be done. Zach, you're right to say that it's kind of really messy right now, but there are a lot of startups out there who are thinking about this in different ways. And I think we can start with the Creative Commons for NFTs, but for NFTs to be successful in Web3, to really bring that promise of ownership to light, we need to figure out a way where it is easy and not expensive for creators to set licensing terms to their work. Because right now it is very hard, it is very expensive, and creators aren't getting paid. Will, what do you think?
Interesting story because of where a16z sits within the stack, right? NFT stuff is obviously near and dear to the programs that they've launched and the funds they've invested in. And so them coming alongside and helping this out is interesting. I'd be interested from a VC standpoint to know of is this pretty common for other VC firms to launch things like this? We've seen some other stuff from a16z where they build this little adjacent crypto parties to sort of help out their teams or help out the industry. And that's funny because a16z is always sort of chided by other people in the industry for not really helping out crypto, but always being on their own little program or tasks. But here we see something that's probably pretty altruistic, right? They're trying to help out all NFT holders. And I think the name of the project itself is Don't Be Evil NFT scheme, right? They're trying to allow anyone to take ownership of their NFT and use it for creative purposes. Just like we saw the other day with that very odd Eminem and whoever the other rapper was skit at the VMAs. That was just
Snoop Dogg. Well, I
Snoop
can't with the people on this show anymore.
You better not come to the LBC.
He's outdated, man. You see that giant joint? Yeah, that was so cringy. I don't even want to talk about it. I shouldn't have brought it up in the first place. Zach, to you.
I was outside to Wendy. She's ready to go in from the west side. So what do you got, Wendy?
You know what? It's okay. I'll still take you to get some tacos. Well, it's okay. I think that this is great. I like to see people with money doing good things for the underdogs because I'm an underdog myself. And I really do think that the NFT space is going to be the pinnacle for mass adoption. I just think they have a lot of utility. You can get creative with them. And I feel like it's not as played out as the crypto industry, even though they're essentially the same thing, but different. Zach, back to you.
Wanted to just do a quick little Will fact check. It's been a while since I got to do a Will fact check. It's not Don't Be Evil. It's Can't Be Evil, which is a riff on Google, which deep cut Can't Be Evil was a Blockstack marketing campaign for a hot minute there back in 2019. Blockstack, now Stacks. Wow. They were in on Web3 early, pivoted to building atop Bitcoin. But anyway, Can't Be Evil as something that is uniquely Web3 and an improvement upon former Web 2 mottos is back in the lexicon. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.